Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Hari Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Shut. We can continue. Let's see how long we can read. This goes very deep, with very deep understanding. Srila Sitadev Goswami Maharaj Gita. Disappearance of the Guru is the topic. One student, disciple, asked, after the disappearance of the spiritual master, how should the disciple continue his mission? Maharaj said, you must not neglect your conscience. You may go to fight as a soldier, to save your country, or your people, or your honor, your environment. Does not depend on your whim. It may appear extremely perplexing, but you will have to face that. However complex the battlefield may be, as a soldier you will have to fight. Otherwise you have no faith in your own cause. There may be disturbances. Rather we say there may even be fighting amongst the devotees, but we should not leave the preaching of Mahaprabhu, despite all differences. Disturbance must come because our most beloved Guru has withdrawn from amongst us. Such a great curse has been thrown on our heads. Should we like to live peacefully? In its wake, disturbances must come. We must undergo them. Still, we must remain sincere. We must face the difficulty in a proper way. It has come to train us to go in the right direction. What we received from our spiritual master, we understood only in a rough estimation. Now things have come in such a way that we have to scrutinize ourselves in every position. We have to analyze ourselves, Atmanikshepa, position. Self-analysis has begun. We are under trial. What we received from our spiritual master, in what way have we received it? Properly or only showingly? The time has come to purify us, to test whether we are real students, real disciples, or his disciple only in faith and confession. What is the position of a real disciple? If we live in the society, what is the depth of our greed? In what attitude have we accepted his teachings? How deep rooted is it within us? The fire has come to test whether we can stand. Is our acceptance real, or is it a shame, an imitation? So this fire will prove that. So many difficulties may come when Gurudev leaves this plane. And we will be tested. Is this imitation what we are doing? And the fire means all the problems and difficulties will come. We have to pass. With full faith in the orders of our spiritual master. So we must not be afraid of any adverse circumstances. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, a happy Kshatriya hankers for the battle you are facing. Sukshina Kshatriya Bhartalabhande Yudham Itrisham. So a bad workman quarrels with his tools. Our karma has come to face us, to surround us, and we can't avoid it. These disturbances are the result of our own karma. They come from within us. So we must not quarrel, we must act properly in dealing with that. So whatever difficulties may appear in our life, we should not, not it on others. It is only coming, those things what we have done wrong perhaps in the past. This is karma, the law, so we must not quarrel, we must act properly in dealing with that. Some difficulty we may see that others are offending us, or we are disturbed of what he is saying or what he is doing. But actually, when we get advanced in the spiritual life, we will not point on others, because we only facing the difficulties we have created ourselves in our past life, in the past. So we have to scrutinize more accurately what we thought we understood. Everyone must ask himself, where am I? What is my real need? How much am I hankering for the real thing? All these things will be expressed and made public. So this is the real field of sadhana or practice. Our practice, our advancement needs all these difficulties. Otherwise you may not know what is progress. They will become hypocrites and give the same adulterated thing to others. So to purify ourselves, it is necessary that so many disturbances come. And God has no error. He commands the environment. It is not our responsibility. The responsibility of the environment does not rest upon us. Our responsibility is with ourselves alone. The environment is in the hands of the Lord. So He has not done any wrong to me. If I am sincere, then I have to adjust myself with this environment and put my faith before Him. So by our stand in any circumstances in the battle, our patriotism will be put to test. We will be tested to see whether we are real soldiers or not. Anything may come, but we'll have to face that. I must not forget my Lord, my Guru, my Gauranga, my Radha Govinda, under any circumstances. So many difficulties may come in our lifetimes. Many difficulties will come in future. But I should never forget, under all circumstances, I must stand with my head erect and say, yes, I am a servant of that clan, that sampradaya. So these are the tests. When we get difficulty, we like to point on others. But actually, I created the difficulties. And the Lord, this is just a reaction of our past activities. Yes, I'm a servant of that clan, the Sampradaya. Everyone may leave me, but I shall stand alone. With this attitude we must march on. These points will also come, where you will feel that you feel alone and you have to go on. And your faith and your deep desire to attain the lotus feet of the Lord will just the only shelter for us, whatever the circumstances may be. Then the recognition may come in my favor. Yet, yes, under such trying circumstances, He is still there. So, when we are focused on the lotus feet of the Lord, and our faith is always fixed, then He will come very close to these devotees. And you will be more and more attracted, and you will realize, actually, this is the truth, this is the real life. So our superiors will be pleased with us. We must analyze ourselves. How much are we selfish? To what percent are our unwanted bad habits, anarthas, it's called, still present within our hearts? Anarthas means unwanted things, unwanted desire. How much are the impurities of karma, jnana, mental desire, and other filthy things mixed with the real faith? It must come out, and that must be eliminated in different ways. If we want real good, no one can hinder us. With this spirit we must move, and then we will be able to understand what is what. Come this. And to the 6th, because it's some topic. It is stated in Srimad Bhagavatam, Davakatam Ritam Dapta Jivanam, Kavibe Ididam Kalmanasa Abham, Shravana Mangalam Srimad Atatam, Bhuvikanandiya Purida Jana. The prayer in the 10th canto. O Krishna, the nectar of your words and the narrations of your pastimes give life to us, who are always suffering in this material world. This nectar is broadcast all over the world by great souls, and it removes all sinful reactions. It is all auspicious and filled with spiritual power. Those who spread this message of Godhead are certainly doing the greatest relief work for human society and are the most magnanimous welfare workers. So this is what is necessary, and this is what is universal. Everyone can be satisfied to the highest degree in their hearts only by the nectar of Krishna's words and the nectarine description of his activities. This is because Krishna is Rasovai Saha. He is the reservoir of all pleasure and Akhila Rasamrita Murti, ecstasy himself. Krishna's very nature is sweet. Madhuram, Madhuram, sweet, sweet, Vabhu Asya Vibhu. Madhuram, Madhuram, Vandanam, Madhuram, Madhugam Dimitya Smitam Itatahu. Madhuram, 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 Madhuram. O Lord Krishna, the beauty of your transcendental form is sweet, but your beautiful face is even sweeter. The sweet smile on your face, which is like the sweetest aroma of honey, is sweeter still. Smita, smitam means smiling. This verse is found in Bilva Mangala Thakur's Krishna Karanamrita. He says, Madhuram, Madhuram, Maranam, Madhuram, sweet, 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 sweetness. Krishna is sweetness personified. In my first sight, I thought Krishna was Cupid, who can capture everyone. But then I saw, no, this is not like lust personified, which can be experienced only in the material world. This is Chinmaya, spiritual substance. I see that this sweetness is spiritual in characteristic. I feel it. It is the very gist of all sweetness. What is this? My eyesight is being nectarized. I'm experiencing nectar pouring on my eyes. Oh, Krishna has already conquered my heart. I am captured. I am captivated by sweetness personified. Marasvayam no madhura dyuti mandalam no madhuryam evanama no nayanamritam no benumejo no mana jivida valapono krishnayam abhyatyate mama lojanaya. My dear friends, where is Krishna? Who is Cupid personified? Brilliant as a katamba flower. Where is Krishna? Sweetness himself, the sweetest nectar for my eyes and mind. Where is Krishna, who loosens the hair of the gopis? He is the supreme source of divine bliss. He is my life and soul. Has he come before my eyes again? This is Bilva Mangala Thakur's statement, Krishna Karanamrita. So, whatever type of sorrow or affliction there may be, all different layers of painfulness will be removed. This nectar of the worlds and pastimes of Krishna gives us life. It gives us hope that we can live a higher life, that we were not created only to suffer in this mortal world, but to live a life which can soar up and transcend this painful life of mortality. We have that sort of life of vitality in our own intrinsic form. The speculationists say that Krishna consciousness only does away with all sinfulness. But there's only an external acquaintance with Krishna consciousness. Sin is nothing in comparison with his purifying capacity. As soon as we come in contact with Krishna, even in the form of mere sound to the ear, our real welfare begins to awaken. Shriya Kaira Jandika Vidharanam. Krishna consciousness is infinitely surcharged with all the resources of our welfare. And thus, those who can distribute Krishna consciousness to the world are really benevolent and kind-hearted. They give the most who give Krishna to those who are helpless and disappointed. Only this sort of transaction should be continued in the world to save the soul suffering from the disease of mortal connection. Is there any comments or question on this? I think I know now why I did not finish this reading and the lectures. It is a little difficult to understand for beginners. But those who are a little familiar with, have get a little drop of mercy, they will appreciate. We have to hanker for this. We have to run for this. Instead we're running for this mundane happiness and mundane pleasure, bliss sounding. But you can never get in this world. It's everything temporary, everything up and downs. Still we don't want to give it up. We want to hold on. We are all eternal living beings. Nobody dies. Only this illusory, mundane conception, only body will be destroyed. And there's no way out. We cannot avoid it. So how much suffering is there connected with this? Disease, old age, again birth. But we are holding on up to the last. This is the power of Maya, of this illusion. Very powerful. We cannot break out so easy. Yes. It is. This planet is now hellish, you know. It's terrible. If you look in newspaper, it is unbelievable. It is just like the fifth canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, where the hellish planets are explained. Even worse here, newspapers, they are explaining this plane, and still we are running for, not to me, it will not happen to me. This is Maya, illusion, ignorance, ajnana. And this gift is given by Mahaprabhu, is given by the Lord himself, so he is nothing. Whoever wants to understand, whoever wants to realize the truth, the reality, he will get answers. He will, the Lord sitting in the heart of everyone, and he will know. And he will just give as much as we can accept. And there are different levels, you know. The whole truth we would not be able to digest. If we would speak the whole truth, we would explode. We could not digest these things. Reality, yes. But reality, now for us reality is concrete. We have to be conscious. Those who have passed all these steps on the end of the transcendental plane, they are not seeing this material world as reality. This is not reality, this is like a dream, has a beginning and an end. We cannot escape from this. But still we are so attached to. There's in Bhagavatam one story of a king. He had many wives, but he could not produce a child. So he was hungering and for a son to continue his kingdom. Then he got the blessing from a great saint. And he told him, this child will bring you so much pleasure, but it will give you also so much pain. So then one lady, one of his queens, she got a child. And everybody enjoying, and all the other queens around, they were enjoying also in the beginning. And when the boy was growing 10, 11 years, then the queen thought, they become envious, the others, why we have no son, why only she. So the king was very happy with his boy, with his son. But the queens thought, why should she have? So they poisoned the child, and the child died. And the king was lamenting and so down, he was suffering so much from these things. Then the story is then later the saint come and he make him alive shortly again, and the boy told he was not. What was the argument? Yes, so this was the karma of the boy. He was not disturbed. He left. But the king was suffering like anything. But then afterwards he became a mendicant. Yes, he understood. He's not dying. The child was not dying actually, so he got this mercy in this way. There is life after death, what we call death. We don't have to suffer. We don't have to. Life goes on another level. If we got once we go very deep, then we will attain our home, our real home. There are so many waiting for us. And we are sitting here in this darkness and fighting with so insignificant things, suffering from so many things. This is a material world, and this is the teachings of the Vedas, especially the advanced Vedas, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita. We have to hear from bona fide Guru who is not speculating, who has given up his connection with this mundane world. Hare Krishna. Prasadam. It's time. Oh yeah. Okay. Something more to say. We close here. Jai Sri Gurudev ki jai. Jai Sri Siddhadev Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Nitai Guru Pramanandi. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha. Sindhubhya eva Paritam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo.